I was almost late for the talent show. Kurt Moreland, he's a little tied up. That duct tape definitely did the work. And, you know, it looks like the Methodist women are getting ready for their flower show. And maybe this would be a good time for me to get ready for the Cary golf outing, which is coming up June 24th. Home of the pros. He's going to use a 9-iron. It's about a 500-yard shot, but I think I can make it with my 9-iron here. He pulls his club back, focuses in on the flower. Oh, and there it goes. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. It's on the green. It's rolling. It's rolling. It's rolling. It's in the hole. It's in the hole. It's in the hole. Now here's an act that's definitely a hole-in-one. You know, Tom Schweider specifically instructed I have to get these gophers out of the way before the golf outing. Otherwise, but if I told him, hey, if I kill all the golfers, you know, they might put me in prison or something. But, you know, sometimes you have to resort to tough measures before the golf outing. That's why sometimes you have to think like an animal, smell like an animal, and even look like an animal. Now here's back with Carl. It's cooking with Carl time. So I decided to whip up a little ground chuck, as in ground woodchuck. Dogs, I hope you liked the last act. You know, once I had a swabby on deck, and he asked me, Captain, how'd you get your peg leg, your hook hand, in your eye? And I said to him, well, I got a cannonball fired into me leg, so they had to put a peg in its place. And then I got in a sword fight, they cut me hand, so I had to get a hook for me hand. But the eye was the worst injury of all. I was looking up in the crow's nest, a seagull pooped in me eye, I went to wipe it out and forgot I had a hook for me hand. Now here's an act that you can really sink your hook into. I'd like to do, this is an all-star rock ballad here of the rock and roll's worst singers. Tom Petty, Bob Dylan, Bruce Springsteen. She's a good girl, loves her mother, loves Jesus, and America too. Take it, Bob. She's a good girl, crazy about Elvis, loves horses, and a boyfriend too. Take it, Bruce. Now she's free, free falling. Now she's free falling. Well, definitely Vance's guitar class is going to be better than these guys are. So, oh, he's a feisty little bugger. Reminds me of when I was back at the Australian Zoo, and we had to take care of a croc. But now we've got Mike Shook. He's a junior high student, and he's got teeth this big. This is Frankenstein. I hope you've liked the acts so far. Doing Annabelle. Inspector Clouseau. I was walking in the park and there was a dog. So I asked the woman, does your dog bite? And she said no. So I put my hand out to feed the dog and he bit me. And I asked the lady, why, madam, didn't you tell me when I asked you, does your dog bite? Because that is not my dog. So with that, that's all, folks.